What's going on, everyone? This is Ryan with Automatic Comics, and CGC has what appears to be a fairly serious problem. So we got to have a gate, and I'm going with bulgegate. I think that's perfect. It's perfect for this. So one of the viewers of my channel, when I made that video about the kind of like the warping inside the cases and that kind of thing that some people were seeing. With the books, and it was kind of damaging books inside the case, they reached out and they sent me this video, and they said that they've been seeing this more from CGC. And I originally saw something like this posted on one of the Reddit forums, and I'm going to play this video for you because I think so. This is a video he sent me, and this gives a better picture of what's going on than anything else that I've seen. So we've got CGC slab bulge. Let's just play this video and just kind of see what's going on here. So these are books that he recently sent into CGC that he got back, and he's just gonna. I'm guessing maybe it was like a 9.8 pre-screen or something like that. And so he got these back, and he's gonna stack them all up on top of each other, and then look at that. You can just spin them around. it's crazy. Like, that's crazy. If you are not aware, that is not supposed to happen. When you stack CGC books, they interlock, and they have these little tabs on the back of them, so that they basically all interlock, so you can stack them. They don't slide around or anything like that. And so he did say, like, you've got to stack two of these that have had this happen together to make them, the cases touch one another in the middle like that, so that they do spin around. So if you stack them on top of one that doesn't have this issue, you generally won't see it, because the case itself is recessed, the front of the case, from the edges. And so if you have two that are like this, though, they touch each other and then spin around freely in the pile like that. So this really shows you what that problem is. And so this is the post where I first saw this. You can see here, this was 28 days ago, so about a month ago, where somebody was talking about the CGC slabs bowing. And you can see here, this person posted a couple pictures of it where it's like it's flush on one side and then kind of like bent up on the other. And so it wasn't really clear what was for sure going on there, like if it was something where the actual slab was bending out in the middle, or if it was like the edge of the slab was bending and it was actually like the full slab was bent up. But with this video, I mean, it really makes it clear what's going on, is that the plastic on the inside of the interior of the case is actually expanding outward and causing it to basically bubble out, or bulge out, for this for purposes of this video. And he reached out. He said he reached out to CGC about it, and basically they said, like, nothing's wrong, but we'll recase them for you. So he can get them recased, but like, I talked to him some about this. It's like me. It's like, I hate having to do that. It's so annoying to have to send your books back in, have them recased, all this kind of stuff. But the issue is, like, why is this happening? Because this is definitely something new. I've never seen this before that post that we saw on Reddit recently. That was like a month ago. And so the question is, like, what's going on? I doubt CGC is going to say anything about it. We know they never do. They never tell you what's going on or any of that kind of thing. And of course, I just sent in a ton of books. Like, this is the reason, like, the reason why, like, CGC needs to get their crap together, is that this is why I always take so long to send in submissions, because there's always something. There's always some crazy garbage going on, where whether it's banana gate or bulge gate or swap gate or 9.9 gate or whatever it is, there's always something. And people go like, well, why do you send to them? And it's like, because their books still sell for the most.
Money.
Maybe that'll change over time if they can't get this together, their stuff together, and PSA comes out strong and starts eating their lunch. Like, who knows? But I mean, I just do not get how they, this like multiple hundreds of millions of dollars company can continue to just fumble and shoot themselves in the face, not even the foot, like the face constantly. I just don't get it. Like, I'm guessing, like I'm speculating here. What happened with this is that, I mean, we know we had Swapgate, people swapping out books and everybody's complaining, like, why aren't you improving your security? Why can people do this, why isn't there something that identifies when the books crack out and all this kind of stuff? And so I'm guessing, they made some change to how they're sealing these cases. And because I have heard from some people that it appears that they're fully sealing them around the edges now. And so my guess is that they are fully sealing them around the edge in a way that air can't sufficiently escape. And this is all, we've been seeing all this stuff like in the summer, like midsummer now. So it's possible this change was made a year ago, like in the winter or late or in the fall or something last year. And we're now seeing this summer. Like I don't know when this change happened specifically. We just know when we started seeing the problems. And so it's possible that they sealed this all up around so you can't have adequate air escaping. And then when they're shipped in these hot FedEx vehicles, UPS vehicles, USPS, whatever it is, when they're shipped in those vehicles and they're in hot areas, because this person that I talked to said he's in the New Mexico area. So heat is a serious issue there. And they get exposed to heat, the air doesn't have anywhere to go, and it presses out the cases. And maybe it softens the case just a little bit in that heat enough that it then holds that shape afterwards. So even though it cools down, it doesn't go back to its original shape. And now you have this bowed out case. And, maybe this will never be an issue for somebody that lives, in the north. Summers can get very hot still, up north. So still could be an issue, but maybe it's just more of an issue down south. But CGC is located in Florida. So your books are going to be down in the heat at some point, at least, soon after they're graded. So something, I just, and you can hear the frustration, I'm sure, in my voice with this stuff, because I just you get tired of it after a while. You're just like, how does this stuff keep happening? Like, do you not test things? Do you make changes? Like, again, like this huge company, do you just haphazardly make changes and not test them? I mean, is that how this works? Like, you'd think they would have some type of environmental testing or whatever. Like, you put them in a hot room, like you slab some books, some low dollar books, and put them in a hot room, put them in a cold room, put them in with humidity, whatever else, and see what happens. But maybe none of that. It just seems like none of that happens. It seems like none of that happens. And so then you get these constant, stupid mistakes. And, it seems like it doesn't really hurt CGC. It hurts the consumers, right? It hurts us. And again, I know. Send them somewhere else, but we know we're not going to.
Money.
So, and people go like, well, they're not going to fix stuff. But hey, I can still talk about it. And it does actually hurt their business because for me, I held off on submitting for almost 2 years. If you add a bunch of people together that do that, and that hurts your business. It seems like having a consistent product when all you're doing is grading comics and putting them in a plastic case would not be that difficult. But man, for CGC, it seems like it is a huge challenge. So hopefully, this gets back to them and they actually look at what they're doing with their process and make whatever change they need to. Does it have to be like a small air hole or something drilled into a lower corner of the case or molded into a lower corner of the case or something? So be it. These have never been waterproof cases. I remember seeing or airtight cases. I remember seeing a video from Comic Tom where he put a graded book in a bucket of water and the water went up into it. It's like the air goes out, it escapes. But if they've sealed the entire edge in a way that now the air can't escape, get exposed to heat, and you have this. So let's just play this one again, just so so everybody can see again. We can close out this video with this fun little pinwheel of CGC graded books, But yeah, I really appreciate the viewer of the channel sending me this video, because I think that this is absolutely perfect for displaying what the problem. You gotta laugh at that, right? Like, displaying what the problem is, that they just, these are bowing out so much that they cannot sit flush with one another. Man, like, I mean, I'm getting mine back eventually, probably in the winter, late fall or winter or something like that. So hopefully I won't be experiencing, this problem, but so frustrating. But hopefully enjoy this video. Got something out of it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, do you think that's what's going on with this? I'm just speculating. I'm guessing, but that's what it seems like to me. That heat expanding air can't escape. It's expanding inside the case. It's pressing them out, and then they're ending up bowed like this. And that could also be potentially what's causing that other damage too. I have no idea. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if anything changes. But again, because we can't talk about this on the CGC forums and have open conversations with them to address these issues, we likely will never get a direct answer about what's going on. So instead, we talk about it out here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and I will see you on the next one.